Welcome back to another playoff interview. Today we have a team that I'm personally biased with. A lot of people say I have hopium or copium, whatever the fuck the meme is toward this team. But we have the lucky ones. With me today, I have the jungler, Gambit, changed from his last name, which I about said. And then I have Banana Slug Slam, if you guys remember him from last year. Welcome, guys.
What's up, bro?
What's that?
Thanks for joining me. You guys are actually one of my last teams to do. So, first off, how did you come about joining TLO Gambit?
So I was looking for a team. So actually, my college, University of Toledo, has a team. And after I didn't make that one, I was like, well, shit, I kind of want to try to make a team somewhere. So I was putting out adverts on Discords, and then you picked me up, and I played support for a little while, and now I'm just the jungler. And
Right,
I'm having a great time.
right. I made you a jungler.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I fucking love jungle. Jungle's way better than support.
Nice. Well, Banana, I know you're a seasoned member of this team. Tell us your origin story, how you became a member of this team.
Oh, let's see. It feels like it was so long ago. I think I met you at some point, and then I think about 6 months later, you said, "I'm putting together a team. I want to play in a league. It sounds like a really fun time." And you asked me if I was interested. I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm interested. I've always wanted to play in one of these leagues, like in this scene." And so it sounded like an awesome opportunity, and I took up on it immediately.
I do believe this is our third season together, me and you.
I believe so. Yeah.
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 Uh,
It's been fun.
so Balla, or Gambit, as people know you by.
Sure.
What are some of your hobbies outside of League of Legends? What do you do? What do you do for fun? Do you play any other games?
Outside of league, so I've been getting into working out with my roommates. I don't play anymore, but I used to be really big into lacrosse. But I took a break for college because I don't know. The senior year season was kind of bad. We went 2-18, so I just wanted a little bit of a break. I'll probably get back into it at some point, but other than that, I'm pretty much just chilling, playing league, playing lacrosse, working out, doing class.
There is one
Yeah,
game I know that you play a lot of,
and that is
Elden Ring.
I do play quite a bit of Elden Ring. My roommate actually just bought it, so I literally last night just started a new character to help him out.
Wow. Okay. Okay. What you rolling this time?
What am I rolling? I started with the bandit, and I think I'm about just gonna go big boy swords, like colossal swords and shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. What about you, Banana? What do you do outside of League? What are your hobbies?
Outside of league, to be honest with you, I don't have many. I teach sixth grade, so I don't have a whole lot of spare time. In my spare time, I love playing league. I also picked up Elden Ring as well, and over spring break, I just played the hell out of that game. Super fun.
I think you're an astrologer, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Right. The guy who guides me through the game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, with the quarterfinals coming up, it's a best of three. If you guys don't know yet, the semifinals and the finals are both going to be best of five.
Okay.
We are rematching PSA, the team that swept us 2-0 last season in the playoffs and went on to win the whole thing. Everybody says they're a playoff team. So, we how are you feeling about the match, Gambit? Is there a certain matchup? Do you think that you're just way better than Big Buddha, who is the jungler for Pawn Sacrifice Arcanines? Or how do you feel about it overall?
I don't know. Overall, so I obviously wasn't there for last season, so I don't know how it went down. But I'm actually fairly confident that we're going to take a big dub tomorrow. I don't know why. I feel it in my soul. But you got to make sure you be banning my big boy champions. Can't have Zac. That's got to go. If I get Zac, you guys are done. It's over. But I expect the ban already coming in. But the second you guys give me, let's say, Jarvan, Viego, Volibear, dude, it's over. I got you guys down. I
Okay,
got it.
sound very confident coming from Gambit here.
Dude, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a big dub tomorrow, I swear. It's
Hey,
happening.
I'm feeling it too, dude. I think we're gonna surprise. So, a lot of people don't have us winning that bracket. A lot of people have us as the weakest team in the playoffs. So,
Yeah,
Banana,
got it.
what about you? How are you feeling against the top lane matchup against Mr. Vitus? I do believe the last time you played him, he went 0-10.
He was having a rough game. That happens to all of us. Uh, I'm looking forward to it. He's a fun person to lane against, and overall for the game, I'm excited to play them. I think there's games that we took off of them, um, that definitely felt like we had control over the game the whole time, and then they always surprise me whenever they take a game off of us. So definitely treating them as a serious threat tomorrow and a challenge, and ready to do the best that I can do and play with our team and get that W against them because I know they're going to bring it.
Well, I want to highlight that your matchup, Banana, because if you remember correctly, in the last playoff season, Mr. Vitus really stepped his game up against JDAB and ended up carrying one of the games versus us on his set versus Urgot. Do you think he's going to do the same thing? Do you think he's going to step his game up? And if he does, can he be at your level? A lot of people have you as a highly rated player in the league.
You know, I honestly, I think even if he steps his game up, at best we'll go even. And I think he really is successful when he gets a lead and knows how to take control of that lead and use that lead to his advantage and not lose it. But if he is even or behind, I think he struggles. And I don't think he's going to get ahead against me.
Okay. A lot of people don't think that either, but it's PSA, the playoff team, right? Apparently their jungler or their coach Kiri is really good at what he does, and they always seem to play below average in the season and just turn it up. So they are the sixth place team. So if both of you guys have us beating or TLO beating Pawn Sacrifice Arcanines, who do you have winning in the game? New World Esports Jupiter versus Band Vel'Koz. Now, I will remind you that Band Vel'Koz is kind of on a tear. So they are 6-0 after their meeting, and they are looking really good. A lot of people got them going all the way. So how do you feel about that, Gavin?
As far as I can tell from the times when we play each team, I feel like New World Esports has got it. I mean, Van Vel'Koz, they've got a nice little run, but I feel like New World Esports is in general just a stronger team. So I expect to meet them there, up in the finals.
Okay. What about you, Banana?
I think banning Vel'Koz against Ban Vel'Koz is exactly what they want, and their kryptonite would be not banning Vel'Koz. So I think if New World just avoided banning Vel'Koz entirely in their matchups, I think it would throw Vel'Koz off their game, and it would give New World that upper edge they need to win the series.
Okay, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. I don't, that could work honestly because they probably don't get to practice with it a lot considering their mid laner's amount of games he has on it, so it could really throw them off. So if both of you pick New World, that would place New World versus Gotcha Gamers, us versus Wetfire. So Wetfire is the only team in the league we have not beaten this year at all. They have us 3-0 currently, and Gotcha Gamers is currently 1-1 with New World Esports. How are you feeling about the game Wetfire versus us, Gambit?
I feel like, in all honesty, all of our games against Wetfire haven't been complete shit shows. They've been all pretty close, and then maybe one or two fights, maybe on a Rift or a Dragon or something has turned it. So I think if we stay disciplined in our actions against the team, then we'll probably just be able to take over the game and win. I don't think it's completely lost just because we're 0-3 against them.
Okay. What about you, Banana?
I'd have to agree with Ballon. I think when we played against them this season, even though they went 3-0 against us, it was it was entirely due to our small but crucial mistakes that we made throughout the games that we played against them that allowed them to get the wins over us. I think if we managed to eliminate those and control those in the series against them, that we would manage to come out on top. As long as we didn't get too cocky playing against them and kind of overstep, we'll be able to win against them.
Okay, so that puts us into the finals bracket. Now on to Gotcha Gamers versus New World Esports. Who do you think's taking that game?
I think it's going to be close. Those are the two teams that I'm the most afraid of. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I could pick. That one could probably go either way for me. But I feel like every time we've played against Gotcha Gamers, it feels more helpless than it does against New World Esports when we get behind. I almost feel like Gotcha Gamers can hold a lead better. So I guess I gotta go with them.
Okay. And just a quick refresher: we are 1-1 with GG, and we are 2-0 against New World. All right, Banana, go ahead.
Um, I think Gotcha Gamers take that series. They're, for me, in the games that we played this season, they're the most memorable team and the team I personally look forward to playing the most. Um, so I think that they'll take the series, and I hope that they'll take the series so that we get to play them in the finals.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
remembered. I said that New World Esports is going to finals, but I changed my mind from about 2 minutes ago.
So, with us playing Gotcha Gamers inside of you guys' brackets in the finals, I know who you're going to say is going to win. What I want to know from you guys, what's your game score looking like? What do you think it's going to be? And I will also again remind, no finals has ever went to 5 games in the history of Duo, GPCS or IBSG. What are your
Well,
predictions?
it doesn't need to. We just take the 3-0 right there.
Okay.
But in all reality, I don't know. It's definitely, no matter who gets in the finals, it's going to be a hard set of games. But obviously, I have us winning it because, you know, you gotta.
Right.
But
Believe in yourself first. I agree.
I think in the games like that, I feel like I know I said this about GG, but all the teams in the league, I feel like, are able to hold a lead fairly well. So if we're able to get a good one and just, like, not throw it, then every game it should be fine. But I see us doing pretty well. I think it's going to be 3-0, 3-1, something around that. Us.
Okay. What about you, Banana? How are you feeling?
You know, I love a good series, so it would be incredibly fun if we took them to 5 games. But ideally, of course, I'd like to win 3-0. Really, that's what I would prefer against them. What was the rest of the question again?
Just the game scores. I know you.
Oh,
you
game
think-
scores. That's right. Well, I think it depends on what I'm given. If I'm given carry like champions, I'm hoping to have very high game scores. But at the end of the day, I want to do what's best for our team to get us that win. So I don't really care what my game score looks at the end of the game, as long as it has a victory screen.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
I'm playing Viego, I don't really get kills, so I'm going to have a lot of assists. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I personally think GG is the best team in the league. I think they compare to us very, very similarly. I just think that their strengths are in different places than ours. Their mid laner is a really strong player. Everybody says their top laner is super strong, but I don't think so. So I think they stack up against us better than any other team. But we've proven that we can beat them, and they've proven that they can beat us off of one team fight. I think that's actually how both games went. We won one team fight, we beat them. They won one team fight and beat us. So I think that's the most hype matchup. So here is the question that everybody wants to know, right? We got a new bot lane. You guys have been in the games with them in the scrims. What do you feel like TLO is right now versus what we were previously? With Zyrox and Kite gone, do you feel like we are a stronger team? We are a weaker team? We've plateaued. We're as good as we're going to get. How you feeling, Gambit, on that situation?
I feel like we're like an even skilled team now, but it's more, we can spread it out a little bit more. So obviously our drafts would be weird, trying to pick towards bot lane, trying to give ADC support a counter pick, stuff like that. But now we can play a little bit more towards a strong top laner, play towards mid laner. I've been playing more Viego now, which is something that I couldn't really do when we didn't have a tank support. So we just have different drafts now, and I think that gives us a little bit more of an edge, so we can start drafting a little bit more reasonably. But I do love those guys, but it is a little bit easier to draft when we have a more flexible bot lane, when they're not just the sole carries of our team.
Okay. But Anna, how you feeling?
I actually really do agree with what Gambit was saying. Are we a better team? It's hard to say, but we're absolutely a different team. The thing that's shaken up the most is our draft, and we're able to be a lot more flexible with our draft and mix up what our priority picks are and how we want to play through the game, which I think in a sense makes us more dangerous. I know prior to this switch, we would never play sort of like a camp top style, which we are able to do, and in situations where it's very good, we've played it very well. So I'm excited about that. I do appreciate that. Overall, I think with both setups, if we got a lead, both teams were really able to take hold of that lead, use that lead and convert it to a W.
Okay, okay. I will say I think one of our greatest strengths is the fact that we have three champions, three players on our team that perform really well on a singular champion. That if you absolutely don't ban it, they will carry a game for us. Obviously, not going to say those three out loud right now, but I think that that is a huge strength. It's something that these new guys have really brought to us, and they've given us a fresh look on the game. And I think that's the biggest thing, right? We were so used to playing one style, one way, doing the exact same every game, and these guys have really brought new ways to play the game for us and to win through, right? New conditions to win through, and more conditions to win through in a singular game, right? Instead of just one. So also their mental is way better. Nothing against Zyrox. Evan, he's my boy, but he can tilt, and we all know that. So I want to say thank you to you guys for participating in this interview. Sorry it's so late at night. Do you guys have any final words for the people out there that might be cheering for us, be doubting us, or just be secret fans that we don't know about?
To the doubters, nah, we got this. 100%. It's in the bag.
Anything, Banana?
Oh, it's extremely fun to play in this league. I love doing it every season, and I'm looking to have a great fun playoffs with everyone. And good luck, have fun.
Right.
Amen.
I will say to our one supporter, whoever he is, because I just recognize his Twitch name. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the faith in the team. We're gonna prove you correct very soon, and prove Shuno wrong, who has PSA beating us. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.